Hello, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to episode 6, season 6 of Building Union Berlin. As always, thanks for joining me. Make sure you do the good stuff. If you are new, feel free to subscribe and make sure you all hit that lovely little bell. Ping, dead easy, and you'll never miss one of my videos. But most of all, as I always say, thank you for your view, you beautiful, beautiful person, you. So, a 6th season. I'll be honest with you, I've started another series with Scunthorpe, The Impossible Dream. And I was so tempted to play the 2nd season all over weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I wanted to do this. But doing this, I wanted to do it differently. I wanted to turn this series on its head for you hardcore viewers out there, and I've gone a bit batshit crazy, a bit bonkers maybe, gone a bit left field, a bit of a maverick. I might shock you, but I'm very excited. But hopefully, Alan Hansen's famous words, you can't win anything with kids, won't bite me in the ass. So let's get into it. So we're now on the 2nd of September. We're going to start right here with the transfer history because it's all done and dusted. Now, with the outs, I've reversed it to hide, right? But you can see we brought in 212 million and I've spent 190 million. I attacked that top 50 wonder kid list again. Why not? And I found some other little gems. Look at some of them purchases, eh? Some good little players there, all young, all exciting, pretty much. But how did I do it? Well, I just thought, do you know what? This could be the last one. It may be, right? I'm just going to have some fun. I'm going to just do something totally different and take a risk. So, to bring in some funds, I've sold the prodigal son. Yes, a bid came in for my Ajax, the team he was at on loan before he came to us. And we've sold him for 50 odd million quid. Couldn't believe it. Because he's not worth that, is he? So yeah, ka-ching, thank you very much. I love him, but it's time to move on. It's a new era. Yeah. 108 million. I was going to keep him. He's still young, but 108 million. It made me think, especially when I was able to purchase Benedict Feller, who's young and he's German. You maybe saw his value. I think it was 50 odd million. It could go up to 90, 100 million, something like that. But a wonder kid German striker, I couldn't say no. It's new. It was exciting. I want to be different. I also sold Nathan Collins for 27 million. Leo for 20 million. We're having a clear out. Julian Wiegel. He's a bit part player who's moaning what's going away. We've got 14, 15 million for him. The goalkeeper as well. I mean, this is full on Man United. This is. You'll never win anything with kids. When Manchester United sold Inson and Chelsea and was it Hughes and some other players, and give all the kids a chance. My left back, Robin, getting on a bit though. Only got about 1-2 million for him. But in the door, we've got Dennis Seaman, #1 goalkeeper. Could go up to about 70 million all-round package. Oh, he's German, good young keeper. Pedro Silva, defensive midfielder, can cover at centre half, can play in central midfield if I really needed him to. About 14 million. Kenneth Klein. Another very handy, young, exciting player, about 14.25 million. Obviously, you know about this one. He's been on loan for years. The deal's finally gone through and he's now ours. And he's class. I like him. Andreas Boning, only 17. Not all it is going to be in my first team squad for the entire season. But lovely. Plus, he's been loaned out anyway. Matthias Martinez. Cheap as chips. Was it 6 million? 7 million? Brilliant. I love it. Loads of young, talented players, and they're all off the top 50 list. Julian Herrera, I've gone to town, 5 million. Gabriel Brunelli. I like him. He's worth quite a lot now. Only cost me a couple of million. I'll be honest with you, I think he goes down into the under 18/19s, but then I sell someone later, and he comes back up. Lucas Scotty, 4.9 million. Loving it. I'm loving it. It keeps going. Mr. Kovac, 19 years old. And we're down into the couple of mils here. But these are all top-class young players. Like I said, they're not all going to be in the first team. But it's good to have them and you maybe sell them on at some later date. 3.6 million. Bargain. Little backup. This is my new backup. Got 2 kids up front. 3.2 million minimum fee for this kid. I think he looks good. And he's a wonder kid. Apparently, even though he's potential star rating. He's only 3.5. I'm not bothered. I think he's decent. There's a lot here, isn't there? Fucking hell, don't worry. It's the last one. Francesco Milani. Yep, another striker. Why not? Got the money, let's do it. And we've still got money. 97 mil in the bank. I've still got 45 mil to spend, which I'm going to save for next April in case I do a 7th season straight on that top 50 list. Might as well. They're all there for a reason, WONDERKIDS or not. Develop them. It's good to have the quality and maybe, like I said, sell them on eventually. I don't know, but I'm loving this, I'll be honest with you. Look at the age of this squad. Now I know we've won a couple of Pokals and we are the current Bundesliga champions. I'm a mental. Why not keep me experienced players and go for back? But it's a game, it's a computer game. We'll have some fun with it. Now, there are a couple of lads in this squad actually. It looks massive, doesn't it? There's 4 lads that are here at the minute. Nelson Mars one, I think Oliver Erlach. There's a couple of others because they're homegrown. So some of these young lads that have come in aren't going to be in the European squad, but I'm alright with that. I do have a very good European squad. But we've just got a good team now. And I know I've sold 2 superstar strikers, a goalkeeper, 2 me good defenders, I know. But we've got good players. Benedict Feller is the fella. I tell you, Carlos Sainz, he is a top class centre half. I'm not worried. Great young goalkeeper. We've got our new winger in, even though he's been here forever. Obviously, midfield boys, Severt and Tom, very good. Mohamed Dama behind the striker, he's just becoming better and better. Still only 23. Here's Federico. Dama's backup, still a wonder kid. We are stacked here. Taylor Bullet at right back, still good. Mr. Joaquin Diaz, the right winger I got last year, still a wonder kid. Only gonna get better. Reece Nelson's still hanging on here. Andre, I'll be honest with you, don't play much. Moans. Someone from Saudi Arabia, they all sound the same, them teams, don't they? Come in with like a 20 or 30 million pound bid and I sell him around January. Bucky still love me squad though, still got us in second, absolutely buzzing with that. Now, Bayern's sat their manager. Is it Nagelsmann? Because he didn't win the league? Zidane's come in there. Now, they spend a bit of money. The usual Bayern stuff. Leipzig always sell few players. What's it saying their highest net transfer spend? They spent 429 million this summer. Bonkers. Do you know when you get the stats at the start of the season, the Premier League's always spending 1.1, 1.2 billion, and then we're usually maybe second or third, 5, 6, maybe 700. This year it was $1 billion. And most of that was from Leipzig. They went batshit crazy. I'd like a captain with 20, we all would, but Severt, 25-year-old Norwegian, is my new club captain. Because, of course, we lost our right back as well. Some players went on a free as well, didn't they? But I was confident that we could still compete. I've said it before and I've done it before. Sometimes I think a young team plays without fear, even though it's on a computer game, and just goes for it. So can we go for it? It's the 1st of January 2028. Wow, we're here already. And we're second, 1 point behind Bayern. So we've not done bad, have we? I mean, no one in the top 3s apart from Joaquin, second in the assist, sorry. But we've not done bad, and we'll look at this quickly. Lost to Bayern 2-0, which is shit. Lost to Bayer Leverkusen. Drawn 2 games, Freiburg and Stuttgart. 113, beat Dortmund 4-1. Now, I have kind of rotated as well. I've gambled in the league, and they've still done really well. I was feeling like, right, we might not win the league, but we're still up there, like really competing, even after losing a lot of experienced senior players. You've got to love the first round of the Pokal. Every year, I think it's just an absolute annihilation of some poor little German team. 14-0. 14-0. We beat St. Pauli 1-0. The cracking series with St. Pauli. Berlin St. Pauli, that was good. Bayern though. Bloody Bayern this early. What about the Champions League though? Well, there's 2 games still to play against Benfica and PSV, but look at this. I think that's really good. 3-1, 4-2 against Chelsea, battered Napoli, beat Dynamo, beat Monaco, just drew with Manchester United, who I think got to the final last year. Look at Garnacho there. And then 2 games left to play. I can relax for them last 2 games. I wasn't going to. I want to try and compete and get as high as I can and make the money. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, do not worry. Do not worry. Going with these kids, man, it's fun. It's exciting. I mean, I've used that list before, but never as much as I have. I'm like, getting to April now, got some money, just going through it. And obviously there's loads you can't get. If they're in a big league and they're like worth 30, 40 million, it's up to you. If you see someone and think, oh my God, he's amazing, spend all your money on one player. But I'm looking for the values, me, like the 4, the 5 millions, the guys who've got minimum fees that are small, the guys in small European countries or Argentina or Brazil and stuff like that. So here we go, quick look at the squad arranged by average rating. Now there's a lot of players wanted, of course, is players who are unhappy, some of them want new contracts, stuff like that gets sorted out. Benedict Fella says I'm playing him in the wrong position, even though he's a striker. I don't know if he wants to play out wide more, but tough, because he's still doing well. 22 goals in 21 games. Mohamed Dama gets a lot of interest, he gets a big bidding from Bayern. I turned that down and he doesn't moan, which I quite like. He's fantastic. Great player. Joaquin Diaz is coming into his own on the right. And then obviously we've got Mr. Mudryk, is that how you say his name, on the left, who's, form's dipped a bit at this point, but that is a fantastic young, exciting forward line with 2 really solid central midfielders. I've got a very good young defence now and a fantastic young goalkeeper. This is a team now that you would grow and dominate. I just know that. The more I play this now, the more young players that keep coming in and adding to those ranks, and I pick out the ones I want, and we move some on, maybe loan some out. The core of it would just grow into an absolute beast. But we are no longer average. We have a big club now. We've got a title, a couple of pokals. The stadium's finished. It's a 47,500 capacity, and luckily we've still got loads of standing, which I was a bit worried. I don't know if I read it wrong. I was a bit worried that they was filling out the standing with seats, but they've added seats and kept the standing, I think. Great, and I think we're doing the youth facilities, so they'll be state of the art soon. So it's been a joy to build a club up like this, but hopefully we can put the club at the top. And to be at the top, I think you need to win something in Europe. So let's get to the 1st of April. Quite a lot to show you at this time of year, and we are top. We've qualified for the Champions League, 2 points clear at this moment of Bayern. Dortmund still in 3rd, Leipzig down to 13th. Christ. My attacking midfielder is my leading goal scorer in the league. I'm still happy. I think as a team, we're very good still. I mean, you know about them too. And the draws, look at that for a bad patch. That's when you start off well and you go, whoops. But then it's just a green frenzy until we drew with Borussia. I mean, we've beaten Bayern 3-0. Obviously, I beat them. I don't know if you've seen that. I think you saw that one, didn't you? I mean, wow. So yeah, looking like an absolute force. 3 clean sheets on the bounce in the last few games. They're absolutely turd, bottom of the league. Pretty sure a B team now when it comes to it. So there's not long left in the league, and it's neck and bloody neck. It's so exciting when it's like this. And we're still in the Pokal. This is like our tournament. We've won a couple, lost one. We've done well in it, haven't we? To be fair, I love it as well. And at this moment, we're in the semi-final against Mainz. So I fully expect to steamroll them, and we'll have another Pokal final to enjoy. Well, what about the Champions League? Well, we finished 4th. Now, finishing the top 4 before, and you kind of feel like I'm in the top 4. Should be getting far. As you know, we've got this quarter-final hoodoo with this series, and it's been, 4 years, 4 quarter-finals, I think. So could we break that this year with a young team? Well, we'll find out, because we are in the quarter-finals. So last 2 games, as you can see, we drew with Benfica, but we battered PSV by 3. Look at Joaquin. Barcelona, who I think we got this. Did we get him there last year? Yeah. Drew and won. And then we got knocked out by United in the quarters. Drew and won. PSG though. PSG. And yes, I am going to attack this 50 best Wonder Kid lists. Again, I've got 40-50 million quid to spend. Saved it. Why not use it? There's players here at tiny little teams. I mean, there's a player at Lens or a player at, big Milan. They're going to be like 30-40 million. Nah, I'm going for the guys that are in Serbia and Croatia and random little countries that are cheap. Just get as many as I can, a good spread of positions. We've even got kids in here ourselves. 4 of our players are still in it. And jump forward a month. Everyone, stay calm, stay in your seats. It's only the first leg, but we won it 2-1. And then battled our way to a 0-0. They scored at the end, but it didn't matter. Doesn't matter, it got disallowed. Tammy Abraham. We've done it. Oh, look at this. If you're going to get that, if they're the teams in the semis, you want Porto, don't you? You want Porto. I mean, we got past Porto in the Champions League final, and with the potential of playing Liverpool, one of the best teams ever to play in this competition. Very good team. Premier League team. Oh, freaking FC Bayern. FC Bayern. Oh, FC Bayern. What about the Pokal? How did I forget? 4-3 thriller. Obviously, we beat Freiburg, and you knew we were in the semi. What? That was a shocker. No B team. Gone for that. I'm my best team on the day. And I'd beaten them not that long ago, I think, in the league. Just football, innit? Well, with only one game left to play, it's a bit more dramatic than last year. One game left to play. We're second. So if we win against Hoffenheim, who are fourth, it's not easy, we'll have 85 points. But then we're relying on Bayern Munich to lose against the worst team in the league. So they're not. So I don't think... I mean, it's going to be we need a miracle to retain the title, but when you think of the change around and some of the pros we lost and giving that youth a chance, I still think they've been really, really good, really, really respectable, and a team that would only grow and win it back eventually. I do believe that. I know that, right? So it's going to be pretty impossible. So, live come against Hoffenheim, or are we in the Champions League final? Well, what a bloody game! It could have been very different. It could have been closer. And it was a very close game. They were very good and we scored and they scored, but not all their goals were allowed. I was a bit worried about the second leg. Well, it was close. It was super close. They absolutely battered us. They had to make some decisions they didn't want to make due to fitness and injuries and so on. We scored early, which was like a karma, but then they came back in. And I really believed in the second half they were just going to do it, but they didn't. We just about scraped through into, can't believe I'm saying this, the Champions League final, right? We deserve to be there though. We've been very good. But who's it going to be against? It's going to be a live con, isn't it? Liverpool or Bayern freaking Munich. Oh! But you never know. We've played them a lot over the years and they've won 10, we've won 6, we've drawn a few. But recently, the last 2 games we've won. Obviously they beat me in the league early in the season 2-0, but we had that thrilling game in the Pokal in the third round, knocking them out 4-3, and then battered them 3-0 in the last game. So it could happen. So here's the squad. Arranged by average rating. Carlos Sainz is injured, so is Severts, but this is for the Bundesliga game, so we're not going to live com this. It's going to take a holy ass miracle to do this and win the league back. Wouldn't it be nice if we could win it, or at least win this game and then just kick on and win that Champions League. Hopefully some of these lads can get back and I can have my best team on that pitch for that Champions League final. But the boys have done really well. I'll just change the goals here. I mean, Benedict Fella, he's a good player. He's done all right for Schalke, but I think he's coming to his own. Coming in, Mohamed Dama, Joaquin, and look, me front, what is that? Me front 4? Fantastic. So, just need to be fantastic in the Champions League final, but I'm right here now. I've not played anymore. This is it, right? Do I just think we need an absolute miracle? They're playing bottom of the league. Do I just B-team this and save them for the final? I think I'm gonna. So the B team's taking a kick in. We did all right. We're getting beat 3-1. But I didn't think Bayern, there was no chance Bayern were not going to win that game. And they were winning like 4-0 last time I saw. So, I don't think I've made a mistake in doing this because we're so far ahead of third. We needed a miracle. Bottom of the league, we're never going to do that. Kraus has had to play because I couldn't part of a full B team. But I'm just hoping that rest for them lads, right, will just help us in that final. Maybe we'll have something that Bayern ain't got. Well, there you go. It ended 3-1, but Bayern battered him. So I'm not bothered about that. I'm in the Champions League final. That's my focus now. Well done, Zidane. You got your freaking trophy back for Bayern, didn't you? But only by a few points, mate. Against a really young side that I think will win it back one day. It really makes me want to do a season 7, but I've just started a new series, and trying to do both means bigger gaps between episodes for each series. I'm really in like a rock and hard place. 14 days to rest and recuperate and train hard at one of my favourite stadiums in the world. Most of you will know this, but I love the Puskas Arena. What a place for a final against our arch enemy, the mighty Bayern Munich. Let's get straight to it. Well, the board and the fans think we're doomed. Can we shock the world? Well, we're going to have to do it without our best striker because it's a bit of an oversight for me. He could have played in that last game. He's suspended. And my other young backup striker is injured, which means Christian Neves gets the nod. Former wonder kid. Plays mainly on the right for me. He's played up front. I've scored a few. Welcome to the Puskas Arena here in Hungary. A beautiful stadium against one of the best teams in the world. Someone we've been going toe-to-toe with. Someone we've beaten twice, but we're without our star striker. One of my best midfielders and my best centre-half are both carrying a knock, but I can't lose anyone else. We're going to go for this. This young team of mine have done me proud. Just to get here, win or lose, they've been fantastic. And I think they could grow into something special. But if this is the end, it'd be lovely to go out on a high. But this is some task. This is going to be pretty tough. I mean, they are a fantastic team. I think their average squad age is 26. Ours is 22. So it's not like they're an old man team, even though they've got some old man players. Playing in black, I've got quite an old Bayern Munich black kit. It's lovely. I love that shirt with the red stripes on it. Mint. I got it for a Bayern series I did years ago now called Bayern Boot or Bust. Love that series. Well, I put them under a 20-year transfer embargo, a 30-year. Holiday to the end of it, and then came in and took them over. It was fun. But it's Rooney for Bayern. Come on, boys. Just don't let the occasion get to you. We can still do this. Honestly, thank you for supporting this series, and thank you if you've watched The Impossible Dream with Scunthorpe, where I'm going to try and take him from the National North back into the Football League, and we'll just see how that series goes without trying to spend any money, especially for the first few years, because, well, we haven't got any money. I'm itching to play it because I think I filmed that on the Friday, and then I put it out on the Saturday morning, and I've spent Friday night, Saturday, Sunday playing this season. So I've not been able to play it, and because I'd left it a week anyway, I haven't actually played that save for well over a week now, so I'm honestly itching to get it, chomping at the bit to get back to Scunny. Sunny Scunny. Right, come on, lads, come on. Come on. I don't feel good. I don't, but it's football. Come on, boys. Come on, 28 minutes in, we're hanging on. Right, here's Martinez picking up in his own half, getting it Van Heck. Here he is, carrying a knock, but he's okay. Kraus on a yellow already, which isn't great, and that was a piss poor ball. We don't need to be giving the ball away like that. That's worrying, and Bayern are going to come at us now, get us on the counter. Lovely pass, lovely control, knocks it forward, no chance. But it is an achievement, this. I'm really proud of it. Like I was saying, I just thought, do you know what, sod it. Could be my last season here. Let's sell all the players, make a ton of money, bring a lot of good youngsters in. I do like having young teams and a lot of young talent that you know could grow into something special. I was just buzzing to be here. I mean, we could end the season. Go on, damn it. Go on. Ooh. I'm so sorry if I blew your eardrums out. Oh my God. I'm going to be so embarrassed when I watch that back. I screamed like a girl. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go, second half kicks off. Gotta remember to breathe. I forget to breathe sometimes when it's like this. Just like that. Oh no, here they come, here they come, here they come. That's easy for Seaman. Got a little goalkeeper called Seaman. Reminds you of Big Dave, don't it? Good keeper him though, to be fair. Definitely an upgrade, I think. The other guy was class. But young German, quite like it. Talon. Oh, why'd you just edit it away to nowhere? Well done, Diaz. Carrying a knock, Diaz. What a player. What a player he is, by the way. You want to win something like this, gives that credibility to keep these youngsters to be like, well, we're the champions of Europe, aren't we? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, come on, come on. Go on, Martinez. No! Somehow we keep a hold of it. And, oh, God. Should have seen me yesterday, bloody FA Cup semi-final. We were shit. We were tired. Brighton. I felt sorry for Brighton. Well better than us. They should have done us. They've had Evan Ferguson. He wasn't playing, was he? And he went to penalties, and as a United fan, I think we've only won one penalty shootout out of the last 5, so I had no hope. And then we scored every single one. Go on, Diaz. He ain't giving up. No one's giving up. Oh! Oh my God, is this real? Is this real? 2-0. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Red shirts again. Red shirts. Here he is. Diaz, Tillen, Burlett. Whatever his name is. Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, 20 minutes is a long time. It's a long time. I've not made any changes yet. I've not done anything. I've been like just in a daze. I'll be honest with you. Let's see what happens with this highlight here. They come. He's a cracking little player through to Ramos. No. Ooh. Right, open on balls and sub, but I've switched tactics. I've brought Dharma back because Kraus was on a yellow. I'm just paranoid about that. And we've brought on Pedro Silva as a defensive midfielder. Hopefully just sit in front of that back four. Gives a little bit of extra protection. No, I'm not bringing Dharma off. I'm not doing anything else unless they have to. Come on, boys. Let's just ball fest our way to a Champions League victory over Bayern. I can't. I love... No. Oh, well done! No! Get in there! Break his legs, just do something. Oh man, this is going to be the longest 5 minutes of my life. Oh, what was that? Oh man, you're such a good player, and that was such a balls up. What a balls up from him. Come on, boys. Come on, Dharma. Vision pass to Diaz. Diaz with his lovely hairband. Give it to Dharma. I'm not Bayern Munich. Fuck off. Man, this is so special. I feel emotional. Don't cry on camera. It's only a computer game. Oh. Don't need to say anything, do I? Well done, boys. I've had to go and just have a drink of juice or something for 5 minutes to myself there. That's proper. I don't know why that's proper. Got at me. I've done this loads with different teams, but there's something about that then. And with Mega Rich, not giving me any transfer budget. I want to do another one. I might do some scunny. Maybe do one of these at the end of the week. We'll see. These boys deserve more than just that. I almost forgot. We kind of did a double this year. We won the Super Cup. Totally forgot about this. I mean, we usually play Bayern and get beat, but we played Schalke. Battered them. Got revenge for them beating us in the Pokal final. Wow. Well, episode 6, season 6 was a bit special. Started off taking a gamble, going for it, and it paid off really. Winning the Champions League, what's better than that? There ain't much really. You can become world champions, but the Champions League's got that prestige, and wow. I don't know what to say, but thank you for everyone who's watched every single episode and come on this journey with me. Hopefully, maybe we'll do another one. Like I said, time. I'm going to focus a bit on Scunny for a bit. The Impossible Dream, make sure you check that out if you haven't already. But thank you for all your support and help with what you do for me. Your view, as always, is the most important thing. God, what a buzz. What a buzz this game can give you when things like that happen. Anyway, I'm happy. Hope you're happy. I really, really do. So you stay good, man. Stay good, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.